Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today, I know it's a little late, but you know what? Better late than never. I am going to be talking about the best fragrance launches, in my opinion, of 2022. The first best release of the year is BDK's Gris Charnel Extrait, and I am such a fan of the Gris Charnel fragrances. When this first came out, I mean, I loved it from the start, from the beginning, but I was like, do I need that right now? Because I do already own the original. But the more I wore this, the more I fell in love, and I was like, yes, I do. But if we're being real here, you don't need both fragrances in your collection. But me just being me, and you know, if you're really obsessed with the Gris Charnel fragrances and you want like a little bit of a different spin on the DNA, then yes, check this out. And this truly is much stronger than the original fragrance. I don't have any issues longevity-wise with the original. It will last me all day. But I still, for the most part, do my usual spray routine using the original, maybe just a little bit less. With this one, I only need a couple sprays. This is strong. This is a amped up, deeper, bolder version of the original. It's more woody, more spicy, and leans a little bit more masculine, but I think still smells phenomenal on a woman. It just has to, of course, suit her personality and her taste. And although this has such a unique, bold character to the fragrance, it is by far one of my most complimented scents. I am guaranteed compliments when I wear either this or the original. This is mainly a dry blast of wood. We have a lot of sandalwood, a lot of cedar. It has, you know, fresh spicy notes in here, a lot of cardamom, and then a black tea note, giving, you know, the experience of like a dried chai tea edition. We have just a little touch of fig in here. There's less in here compared to the original, giving it a unique intrigue and sweetness. I'm usually really not down with a fig note, but I love this. It's powdery from the iris, and then we have a subtle tonka bean and vanilla that really warms up on your skin the longer you wear it. We have that in the dry down, and I think that just paired with the cardamom, the woods, and the tea makes it such an addictive, attractive blend. It's an incredibly chic, earthy, grounded fragrance that really makes a statement. Next up, I think that this single-handedly has been the most talked about, most hyped release of the year. At least I think so. And that is YSL Babycat. Hello, yes, it deserves all of the hype. I seriously think this is the best incense fragrance ever. The incense pulls in two different ways, because there's definitely a smoky, sexy, mysterious, sultry tone to the fragrance, but then on the other end you also have incenses that pull sweet, and those are incredibly addictive and intoxicating. The vanilla that's in here, the vanilla saffron combo, is insane. It is so airy. It's something you can't pull away from. It's so fantastic. And then balanced out with those deeper notes. You know, you have the pepper, of course, the incense, the suede, the wood. It makes it very refined and bold. I feel badass when I wear this, truly. Like, I feel so attractive because those sweet notes that are done to perfection, you know, make people want to draw in closer. But then you have these bold notes that can come off intimidating. So it's just the perfect mix where you're so breathtakingly attractive, and yet the confidence and presence that you hold really has a power. Take me or leave me. But here I am. This is what you're gonna get. That is YSL Babycat. Next up, another hyped release is Stephane Humbert Lucas God of Fire. And I knew I needed to have this from the moment I smelled it. It truly blew my mind. Like I said, I decluttered all of my other mango fragrances because whenever I want to wear a mango scent, this is what I'm gonna wanna wear. This is the most mind-blowing, fantastic, tropical fruity fragrance I have ever smelled. And it is atomic. It is strong. The sweetness that is in here is so special and unique. It's a mix of this juicy, like naturally sugared mango mixed with these tart red berries. We have a bite from the ginger, giving it this zest, spiciness, also a little tart quality from the lemon, and then it's grounded with a warm amber. We have a cypriol oil, wood, musk. It makes it so intriguing. Like, oh my gosh, I truly picture such a breathtakingly stunning, like, Amazonian woman wearing this. Like, she is strong. I could picture a Navi woman wearing this. I saw Avatar: The Way of Water a couple weeks ago. Beautiful movie. I haven't been able to get it out of my head. And this is absolutely the kind of fragrance that I would pair with one of the Navi women. So exotic and beautiful. Like, I periodically go up to my collection and I just smell this and thoroughly enjoy it. I have a ball. I have a great time in this room, truly. Next up, this is one of the best gourmand fragrances I have in my collection. Like, if you are a gourmand lover, you need this. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's not. I'm gonna say more. Who are we kidding? This is Narcotica's Dulce Diablo, and this is one of the best chocolate boozy fragrances I've ever smelled in my life. This is so intoxicating. Like, if you're the kind of person that wears this, truly, like, impeccable taste. You smell refined. Like, nothing smells like this. Nothing smells like this. You're gonna smell so unique and special. Like, when I wear this and I walk by, people are like, oh my gosh, what is that? And you smell incredible. The boozy notes, the cognac, the rum are so smooth and they just add to the overall experience. It smells like you have these apricots that have just been sitting, marinating, soaking in these barrels of rum and cognac made out of sandalwood. And then you add on like this super luxurious, fancy chocolate Italian dessert with this vanilla honey drizzled on top. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, these desserts are exorbitantly priced, but you are sitting there paying that price because you are there for the experience and you do not regret it at all. Hello, if you ever have a sweet tooth, go for this. But it's a grown kind of sweet, okay? It is sophisticated, refined, sweet. This is not your young girly gourmand. Also, this would smell fantastic both on men and women. And again, fantastic performance. All of these so far that I've mentioned, amazing performance. This is an Extrait de Parfum. I only need a couple sprays and I'm good to go. And I will say that if you are afraid of like a dried fruit note or a honey note, I wouldn't be with this. Like, sample. Okay, let's not go crazy. Let's not blind buy. I always recommend sampling first, but I was really pleasantly surprised, blown away, frankly, by this, because those are notes that I am not usually a fan of, but this is done so fantastically. And I definitely think that in this upcoming new year, we're gonna hear more and more about Dulce Diablo. It's getting more traction. We had some really amazing fragrance releases from Navitus. I would argue that this is their best year yet for releases. The first one is Venom of Love. If you are looking for pretty much like a straightforward chocolate cherry perfume, you're gonna love this. Like, I have no doubt about it. This gives me Tom Ford Lost Cherry vibes with an ultra decadent, smooth, gourmet, dark chocolate coating. There are a lot of cherry fragrances on the market now, but a lot of them I find fleeting. They don't last very long. This does. This lasts me all dang day. This is a go-to layering perfume for me because this scent profile goes so well with so many different fragrances. Like, literally practically whatever you want. Other gourmands, a vanilla fragrance, a woody fragrance, an almond fragrance, a boozy fragrance, like, The list goes on and on. It truly goes well with so much. And when I wear my cherry combos, they're one of my most complimented scents. People find them very attractive, very yummy. The other chocolate fragrance is, of course, Chocolate Queen. I am so excited over this because of the dominant Irish cream note. I love Irish cream. I have an unhealthy obsession with the Irish cream cold brew from Starbucks. It is such an addictive flavor. It's like a unique mix of vanilla and chocolate with like a boozy vibe, like a Bailey's vibe. And it's very gooey and fudgy in the best way. And I love the addition of amberwood and sandalwood in the base. I don't smell this by any means, and I'm like, there's wood in here, but I know that that is keeping this from going too far in the gourmand direction. This is a gourmand, okay? If you do not like your gourmands, this is not gonna be for you. But it's not sickly sweet by any means, and it doesn't smell 100% legit like food. So I really appreciate the addition of those notes in the base. A chocolate fragrance unlike anything else. I cannot even remotely start to compare this to any other chocolate fragrance I've smelled, so you really just need to get your nose on this. I recommend looking at Etsy for samples. I will often find Etsy sellers selling samples of Navitus, and then Navitus also does have a lot of discovery sets available on their website. And then there is a light hazelnut note in here. It's like a shaving of a hazelnut, like almost like a hazelnut Nutella spread. It's not giving me so much of a nutty experience, which I'm nut into. I apologize for that. Do I? Not really. And the last one from Navitus is Raised Spirits. If you like fragrances like Fragrance du Bois Minuit et Demi and Fraises Tiessendu, I seriously think you're going to enjoy this. But it's not too close to those that it would be redundant. I'm just saying there's definitely that vibe. It's in the same overarching family. We have quite a few gourmand notes in here as well. We have salted butter fudge, vanilla, caramel, brown sugar syrup. And it definitely has this warm, gooey, fudgy vibe to the fragrance, as well as like this crystallized caramel brown sugar. For sure, I can pick that out. But then it's grounded with a lot of oak and pimento leaves. There's also tobacco and rum. So it's perfectly combining, you know, these deep, sexy, very festive holiday-like notes with these yummy gourmand elements. It definitely smells like the holidays or New Year's Eve in a bottle. So if you were looking for a festive party fragrance, this is it. And the last two fragrances I have are more for those of you who are not so much into your heavy hitters. You don't want something quite as complex. The first one being Phlur Tangerine Boy. And you have to get this on your skin, on your clothes, because I'm not gonna lie, if you just smell it out of the atomizer or on paper, it's giving orange soda vibes. So to get an accurate experience, wear it right, put it on your skin, put it on your clothes. And then this smells like a very true, authentic tangerine scent where it's juicy, bursting with flavor. It also definitely has a tart quality supported by the lemon. It's very energizing, zesty, and just happy. I think this is a great option for both men and women if you love your citrus scents. You want something that's, like I said, not too complex, but I also don't find it boring. I've tried a lot of citrus fragrances and I'm just let down by like 99% of them. I do find most of them boring. What saves this fragrance is, one, the very true, fresh tangerine scent, but then also that ginger. And that ginger note gives it a spiciness, a little bit of edge, and it's going to be very refreshing for warm, hot days. On skin, it doesn't have the best performance, so make sure you overspray, but I do find that it really lasts on my clothes. I sprayed this on a sweatshirt of mine, and I could still smell it for a couple days after. And the last one is Juliette Has a Gun Magnolia Bliss. This is a pretty girl scent. It's going to work for any occasion, any mood in the spring and summer. This is a chic, fresh, very beautiful, well-blended floral fragrance. We have Magnolia, Freesia, Peony. It's very zesty and citrusy. We have bergamot, lemon. It has some fresh spiciness and that added tang from the ginger, and then a juicy nectarine note. And this doesn't scream fruit by any means, at least not to my nose, but it adds that nice thin natural sweetness to the fragrance. A very clean, fresh musk. It honestly gives me Chloe Nomad vibes. So if you love the original or the absolute version, I seriously think you will enjoy this. Again, it's just an easy fragrance. It's a dumb reach and people love to smell this. I get mad compliments with this one. It's just so lovely and crowd pleasing. So don't be expecting anything like super out there or really complex, but it's just pretty. It's fresh, it's clean, it's feminine. It's a very modern take on the perfumey kind of DNA. It definitely fits into the whole clean girl aesthetic. So that wraps up the list of what I think are the best fragrances that have launched in 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.